Someday I will see the whole deal through. Today I've got better things to do.
And welcome to the channel. My name is Amanda and this is Bambi Reads Books. Today is the first day of our first public book club. So every Friday we're going to be meeting here to read however many chapters together that we said we were going to read for the week. And I won't be reading them out loud. I won't be reading them to you, but I will be sitting here reading them like reading sprints. So I'll be like a buddy read. We can read them together. And then at the end, to make sure everybody's had time to read, then we'll have discussions where we have like our favorite things, the characters that we liked the best, like what did we not like, what's going on in the story. So there will be spoilers at the ends of these book club videos. So just know that. Sometimes they will be live. Most of the time they're going to be pre-recorded just to make sure that I can get them out on Fridays. So this month we are reading for March. We are reading The Empress by Kristin Cast. So this will be the one that we're reading chapters 1 through 5 together today. And then we'll have a discussion at the end. And then at the end, I'll also post the schedule of what we need to read for the last 2 weeks of the month so that we can finish on the last Friday and have a review of, you know, everybody gets to share how many stars would you get it. I want to know. Just because I say that something is a 3-star, a 4-star, a 5-star, a 1-star, it doesn't mean it's not like that's stamped. That's my opinion. So I still want to hear your opinion. Like if I think something's a 5-star and you think it's a 2-star, that's fair. That's legit. Like it doesn't mean that my opinion's better or yours is better. It doesn't. It's that's why it's fun to read books with people so that you can see their perspective and see what people feel and think and what interests them and what doesn't. So that's the camaraderie is part of it. So let me know what you think. I also have something special. This is something that I have been wanting to do for a while. Since I saw this little guy, I knew that I wanted to have a plan for him. Okay, and I think it's a him. So the first one, I am going to call this one a him. But I am going to call this our book club little pet. He's our pyro pet. So I don't know if you know, this is a candle. They're called pyro pets. And as he burns, he'll have a little skeleton inside so that we can always keep him even when his wax is gone. So I think that what I'm going to do is we're going to adopt a few pyro pets. So this will be our first one. He needs a name. So if you guys want to leave names in the comments, and by next book club, I'll have a name for him. I'll even give him a little metal, I can get him a little metal dog tag. We could put it on so he always has his name. You know, even when the wax is gone, he'll have his metal dog tag with his name. So this one is a bat, and I would like to collect a few more of these pyro pets, and we'll name them and adopt them. And as we go to read, so say we had 4 of these pyro pets, we would roll a dice and it would say like number 3. We would know who number 3 is. We'd say, okay, number 3 is going to be our pyro pet for today. So whoever your little name is, you're a pyro pet today. He's been picked, right? We're going to put him here. And we're going to feed our pyro pet. So I thought it would be fun. I don't know. I'm a kid of the 90s, like Neopets, Gigapets. That was my thing. So this is fun for me. Like, and it's also going to be like a way for us to gauge how much time do we actually spend reading together as a book club? How much does one book a month? How much time does it actually take before our pyro pets are like not full waxy pyro pets anymore? And also, won't it be like stressful if like one pyro pet has like this much left and we're like, please don't be number 2, and then we roll number 2. We know that's the last time we're gonna read with pyro pet number 2. Like, I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna add some drama and some excitement for me. And I'm gonna get a shelf right here. I'm definitely putting a shelf right here so we'll keep them all here, but even after they're done, we'll keep them. It'll be like so and so finished on whatever book we were reading for the month, and then like the date, and I'll put that on their doggy tag too. Like, won't that be cute? It'll be like little trophies for us to remember our time together as a book club. I'm excited about it. So this is the pyro pet food, right? I think I'm gonna put a little thing. It's just a little goblet I got, but these are like the old-fashioned wax, or old-fashioned waxes, wood matches. So this is what I'm going to use to light our pyro pet. So won't that be fun? Let me know what you guys think about my little idea about book club having candle pets, because I think it's perfect. And you know, you got to show up for book club so our pets get fed, right? I'm excited. And then of course we have to adopt new ones, and they're always coming out with new ones. There's so many cute creatures. So I thought that would kind of add a little twist to it, gives something fun to do. Let me know what you think. I'm going to go ahead and read the synopsis for our book, The Empress by Kristin Cast, and then we'll go ahead and let's do some dice sprints. Dice sprints are when I roll excuse me, when I roll a six-sided dice, we roll it, and like if we get a 1, it's 10 minutes, a 2 is 20, so you just times whatever by 10 minutes, and that's how long of a sprint we do. So we need to do all the way from chapters 1 to 5, and I'll just quickly peek real quick and see how many pages that is. And then when we're done with the sprinting and we've read everything there is to read, we'll have a little discussion. Feel free to put in the chat like what you think in the comments. We'll be reading 55 pages. So 55 pages together today of The Empress by Kristin Cast, and we'll be doing dice sprints, and we'll be burning our pyro pet. And leave your pyro, just say pyro pet name and put your suggestions. I should let you see him a little better. Like, look at him. He's got quite the face. Look at him. What's the name of, like, he kind of looks like a gargoyle, doesn't he? Like, what were the name of the gargoyles off of the Hunchback of Notre Dame? His little gargoyle friends? I don't know. Let me know what you think his name is. I honestly am curious to see how long it will last. I have no idea. Here is the synopsis for The Empress by Kristin Cast, the book that we're going to start reading today. The arcanes aren't just figures in a tarot card deck. They're real, terrifyingly real. That's what I learned when I found a tarot card in the snow and was yanked from the world and into Towerfall. The first thing the people of this harsh, cruel realm did was try to kill me, and they probably would have succeeded if Cain hadn't taken me to his hideout in the woods and nursed me back to health. I don't know if I can trust him. He's too hot to be good news. He's definitely hiding secrets, and I've already seen him kill 2 people to protect me. If I hadn't just been helplessly dumped into his world, the blood on his sword and his dark, broody mood would have me running in the opposite direction. But right now, convincing that Kingdom of Pentacles that Cain and I are married is my best chance of getting into the palace and back to my own world. Because there's something wrong with Towerfall, something deeply, deadly wrong, and if anyone finds out Cain and I aren't really husband and wife, well then both of us are dead. That's our book. So we'll be reading chapters 1 through 5. Let's go ahead and roll to see how many sprint minutes we're going to do the first time. We got a 6. So we'll do an hour, 60 minutes. That's a big one. So I will set the timer and... Okay, so I finished the first 5 chapters of The Empress by Kristin Cast, and I finished a little bit early. I finished about 20 minutes early, so I went ahead and just let you guys continue to sprint with our pyro pet, our little Batman who needs a name. Don't forget to drop your name suggestion in the comments. I enjoyed it. Did you guys enjoy it? Like, let me know. So we read chapters 1 through 5. So this part's okay to have spoilers because we're assuming everybody read it. I was laughing a little bit, and like I kept reading. I was like, oh wait, I'm supposed to stop at chapter 6. Like, I thought it was pretty funny at first. Like, oh my gosh, doesn't that suck? Like, so the first bit was a little bit crazy. Like, we're in like an office, right? And like some girl named Stephanie thinks she can just take the work. Thinks that she can just take the work and take all of the credit, and that nobody's going to do anything about it. So she's sad, and she's just like, okay, well, she took the credit for my project, right? That's what happened. Everybody, right? Crazy, first off, that we don't know how to stand up for ourselves and be like, girl, no, where's your notes? Good luck with that new job, because you're not going to have the creativity to keep it. So kind of crazy. That's what I think. Got me spicy. And then after that, right, we go to what I thought he was our boyfriend, right? The doorman's kind of evil. He's like, oh yeah, well, why don't I just let you up there? Like, she doesn't have authorization. The doorman knows something's up. I knew something was up. I was like, oh, no, you never go to a man's house and surprise him unless you're married to him. Don't do it, girl, because it always turns out bad. It turns out bad. Like, and it did. And then this girl walks in wearing a jersey that our girl ain't even allowed to wear. She's not allowed to touch it, wear it, nothing. So obviously, like, she wasn't his number one girl. And he even said, like, we're not like that, babe. Like, made my tummy hurt a little bit. I was a little bit mad. I'm surprised she didn't throw hands. And then the crazy part is, though, like, okay, then we get in an elevator. Why in these books, like, why is it raining men? It's like, oh, somebody broke my heart. I just, 5 seconds later, I'm crying in an elevator and some stranger's giving me a handkerchief. Like, sir, that does not happen in real life. Nobody care you be crying. They don't care. They're going to yell at you and honk at you for taking too long at a green light. Like, nobody cares. But in this game, in this world, in this book, men be raining from the sky. They be raining. And I don't know if I would like that or not. I would be just like, that's too much, you know? And then, you know, apparently she thinks she smacked her head and we're in like this place. And I didn't quite so all of a sudden we're in this place that has lots of rooms and like mean doormen and some dude who's like, don't leave, you know, don't go out there. And then she goes out there, right? And then they're like, she's a witch, because she showed him her phone, her flashlight, right? She's a witch. And then he comes in like Beauty and the Beast style. He's all like, I will save you. And she's like, am I gonna die? And he's all like, not if I can help it. Like, dang. That was an awful lot, sir, all at once. Like, I wish that happened every time a man disappointed me. Another one just popped up and was like, I'm ready to try harder. That's not life. Okay, so I had some quotes I saved. This one, it was I thought it would be important to remember. It was the Luna Twilight Tarot Card House. Don't know why I thought that was important. I don't really know that the Tarot Card House matters so much because it didn't really happen when she was getting the reading. It was like later on. You're 100% going to have to move back to Kankiki, live in your childhood bedroom, date tiny hobbit men, and become another Gen Z statistic. Why did they gotta be hobbit men? Why they got to be hobbit men? That's what I was wondering. I think that's why I was laughing. I was like, but why they gotta be hobbits? His chuckle thrummed against my back and his grip tightened around me. If I wanted a woman, I wouldn't have to take one. That's what our steedly man said as he's saving her from the witch hunt. I can't die, I deliriously mumbled. I haven't even grown my own sourdough starter. That's the kind of like shit I think of. I'm like, man, I haven't even been on an airplane yet. I never got to go to Hawaii. I never even saw a dolphin. Like, do you guys have funny thoughts when you're like, this is it? This is the end? And like the things you're upset about are like not really that important normally? Yeah, it happens. And then like I just thought it was funny like how she's so useless. She is all of us. She's me. Like girl, he saved you from a witch hunt. He was the one who was like making the horse ride happen. He's holding on to you, and you're like, I'm gonna die because you're tired or some shit, right? And then we get to where we're going, and she goes, I can't walk. My knees buckle, and he has to catch me before I hit the ground. Girl, what? Just leave me to die. I can't. No. I cannot. Like, I didn't even hear her trying to make it happen. It's pretty funny. Anyways, his name, I am Cain, protector of the kingdom of Pentacles and everybody with its lands. He removes his hand from my dress and brushes his gaze over me. Girl. So, yeah. And then it was chapter 6 and we had to stop. So, honestly, that picked up rather quickly. Like, I was honestly upset because, like, who likes to be cheated on? Nobody likes that. Nobody does. And then there's, like, a handkerchief. Oh, and I thought it was funny, too. Like, when the handkerchief flies away, she's like, damn it. She's like, that's the nicest thing I own. I'm like, that's pretty sad. You just got it. Like, from a stranger. It's the nicest thing you own. It is fleeting. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. I think we have a good choice for our first book club. So what's going to happen now, go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what you thought. Like, what parts were the best for you? I thought that was pretty funny. We're going to need to read 15 chapters this next time. So there'll probably be some pop-ups during the week where I read with you parts of it so that we don't have to do it all at once. So chapters 6 through 20 is what we're going to need to read to be on time to finish before the end of the month. So, read your 1 through 5 chapters for today, and then the discussion, go ahead and discuss. Let me know what you guys thought. And then we will read chapters 6 through 20. So 15 more chapters by next Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It was actually pretty comical. I like how she thinks she is me, I think. So let me know if she is also you. I hope you guys enjoyed our pyro pet. Give me suggestions on which ones you think I should get next. It's not a sponsored video at this point. I just really thought that it was fun, and I thought it would encourage us to read, and like I thought it would be kind of fun to like remember all of the time we spent together doing our book club once I get the shelf up and we can keep them. I know it's kind of creepy, but like it's kind of fun too. I don't know. I like little pets. I think they're cool. So all right, The Empress by Kristin Cast, book club number 1 for March. I'll see you guys next Friday.